Chapter 1 Time Travel Paranoia. Oh, I know what's happening. But let's look. She's sewing over there. Oh, wait, I have a mouse. She's sewing over there. He's doing code, probably. I don't know what that is. What is that? Some games console on an umbrella? God, how weird. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we got new ones. So, Moi? Otaku. A word used to describe character traits that are cute and endearing, includes flaws such as glasses, clumsiness, or ditziness. Also used to refer to the culture of entertainment centered around characters who possess such traits. Pronounced Moe. Dory. Word used here as a suffix meaning street. John Teeter. Self-proclaimed time traveler from 2036 who appeared in the American Internet Message Board on November of 2000. The internet went into an uproar, flooding the board with questions and debate. Teeter posted pictures of his time machine and its control manual, as well as diagram on near future events. Time travel for 6. Huh. Cool. Okay. Hey, you. Can you see us? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you on the other side of the monitor. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that, for your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. That's where you're wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you too. True reality is on this side of the screen. Don't believe me? I don't blame you. Few are those who can handle the truth. But no matter, I shall speak in simple terms, easy enough for even you to understand. This is the Future Gadget Library, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the Lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos.
そうなんだ。悪いことしちゃダメなんだよ、オカリン。
Oh, he's trying so hard. Quiet! I'm a mad scientist, remember? From the station, head down Chodori until you reach the Suehirocho station, and take a left into Kuramaibashi Dori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find the run-down Oyama building. The lab is on the 2nd floor. On the 1st floor, is a store of ill repute called the Braun Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors, of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electronic town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. I don't know, I'd buy a CRT. Like, I'd love at least one widescreen HD CRT TV. But those are like, fucking hard to come by. That also has to be 6... Are CRTs in hertz? Well, I'm sure that's alright. But the proprietor of the Braun Tube Workshop, Tennoji, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculous niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he has no match for my charisma. Now the entire 2nd floor is mine for the next to nothing. Mohahahaha. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory. You know what? Okay. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experimenting in several shortages of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are...
オカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究員じゃなくて。
Our lab mems Laboratory members are 3. I am the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab Mem number 1, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma.
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
You stop. Next, we have our resident cosplayer and only female member, Lab Mem number what do you mean, resident cosplayer? Lab Mem number 2, Shina Mayuri.
てってるー、マユシーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
And last, we have our resident super hacker, Lab Mem number 3, Ashide Itaru.
スーパーハッカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、ジョーコ。
Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war of the Dark Dominion. But that research has spawned a number of offshoot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create.
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
No! It's the number of earthly desires and mortals. You A-channel junkie. And I thought I told you not to interrupt me when I'm talking.
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor.
あ、今その人、にやりって笑った。
What are you grinning about, damn you? You don't even exist outside that monitor.
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
通じないんじゃないかな。
It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality.
その人にしてみたら、マユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
じゃあ、ダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
Oh, we don't get one for my wives? My waifus? Nobody cares about your harem or your waifus.
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん？もし仮に僕たちがゲームの中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
No.
即答かよ。
Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system.
中二病、オツ。
Nice, Chuni. Okay, we've got some words. Chuni-biu, literally 8th grade syndrome. I'm laughing because I'm way too familiar with this word. Term referring to a mindset exhibited primarily by teenage males, also used as a derogatory term to refer to older people who still exhibit that mindset, characterized by an affected attitude of nihilism and cynicism, extreme self-centeredness, delusions of power or superiority, and a consuming fear of being treated as a child. The person exhibiting these symptoms believe that they are cool, but most observers find them pathetic. Chuni-biu, which is often abbreviated Chuni, also refers to the fictional trope that teenage males often enjoy, such as ancient conspiracies, superpowers, especially powers sealed in a character's eye or arm, Norse mythology, battles for the fate of the multiverse, etc. The consummate Chuni-biu case will work such elements into his personal backstory. Ocarine is a text-based example. 2D girl. Oh, whoops. Female character in an anime, game, or manga. It's pretty simple. Don't look at me. On the internet, it is an unwritten rule to say this whenever you see an image of someone or something looking towards the camera. Oh, wait, what? There's Japanese food? Kochimina. Interesting. A channel. At channel. Oh, so it's at. Fictional. Japanese most popular messaging board. Japan's most popular messaging board. Covering a wide variety of topics from hacking to cooking to anime to current events. Probably this game's version of 4chan. Super hacker. A tremendously skilled hacker, or at least someone who claims to be one. The threat, my friend's a hacker, so he can easily find out who you are. Often appears during arguments on the internet. People mockingly call the obviously non-existent hacker a hacker. Cosplay, short for costume play. An abbreviation of costume play. Abbreviation? To dress up in a costume. Most often as a fictional character, people who cosplay are called cosplayers, which can be shortened to layers. What? Really? Many cosplayers make their own costumes. The system. The system is the means by which the organization maintains its grips on humanity. Its full scope is too vast to comprehend, but suffice to say that the system gives the organization influence over government, religion, media, culture, and science worldwide. Most people do not know that their lives are controlled by the system. It is so deeply embedded in the fabric of society that modern civilization would not be able to function without it. Destroying the system, therefore, will plunge the world into chaos. Can we, like, quickly look through some of these words? ABC. Capsule toy. Chunibiu. Now we saw Chunibiu. Cosplay. I don't know how to get rid of the new symbol. Don't look at me. Electromagnet. Oh. I was hoping to do, like, Dempa or something. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Okay. Moe. No. Super hacker. Ryanet's fictional. True name. Okay. Okay. So far it's just Chunibiu. Don't look at me, that has the, Japanese for it. Okay. Well, I spent too much time here anyway, so let's go back. Step back from the monitor. What a cute room. God, what the fuck? Displayed on the screen as an ugly cute character, Alpaca Man. This is a game called... No, I'm not wrong in stuttering on this sentence. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. That's not bad. Fuck, if Hey You Pikachu, if I can get Hey You Pikachu for like $5 headset and all, I'd buy multiple. I'd buy at least 2. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, hacker. I'm no Chunibiu patient? I'm no Chunibiu patient. Sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I am Hohoin Kilma.
そういう設定っしょ。
Oh, Daru, your communication skills are beyond repair.
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I can see that. This fat bispectacled. I like took out 3 letters in that. Bispectacled guy is my brother in arms and right hand man, Hashira Itaru, nickname Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he's cheated with 3D maids. Wait, what? What? I don't agree with his preferences, but to him, anything is fine as long as it's moe. Fair enough. He's a reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Kinda... Huh.
針首に刺さった
If that's your way of saying you stabbed yourself, alright then. Fuck, hold on. It is just like a game console under an umbrella. Oh, what the fuck? I can click that? Huh. Alright. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shiina Mayuri, 17-year-old high school student, if you can believe it. I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women. And today she's working on the costume for her usual leisurely pace. But does the future gadget laboratory need costumes for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I could ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the future gadget laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me,
マユシーはオカリンの人質だからここにいようと思います
What? You're hostage. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough.
でオカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
Nope, nothing. The human face alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Damn antisocial alpaca. I'd curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do... Nani? The TV makes it sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. God damn it. Change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Bron Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old.
きっとね、アルパカさんが怒っちゃったんだよ
Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. Turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare at the conspicuous stains on the ceiling while fanning myself. Oh, I was gonna try to point to it, but I closed my eyes. And what naturally comes to mind is the impossible scene I saw an hour ago. There. Gone. As I left the Radicon, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people in the street. The people in the stores, gone. And the restaurants, gone. Even the cars vanished. Drivers and all. It all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could do whatever I wanted. I could run around naked. I can touch all the things that don't belong to me and take them. Naked. Running around the streets, porn in my hand, jerking. Going to this Azumanga Daioh looking poster. going into Taito Station and playing Space Invaders. What the fuck? Anyways, suddenly, an empty city. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catching melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there, breathless, until
どうかした？
Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioned eyes. Everyone's just disappeared, right? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking.
見てない。
You... didn't? Stopped shaking her and looked straight in her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing? Nothing at all? There were people here seconds ago, weren't there?
歩いてたかな。
Even the store employees are gone. It's impossible by any measure.
それは仕方ないと思うよ。
Damn it. Her reply didn't make any sense.
とにかくね、最初からこの辺には誰もいなかったよ。あ、そっか。オカリンは幻を見てたんだね。きっとこの暑さのせいだよ。トゥットゥルー。
How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radicon, where I had been just a moment before. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makiso Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurisu might still be in the dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was, what the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabichi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door locked had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I'm seeing now. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabichi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? And the real question was, when did that happen? Mayuri, what about the satellite?
びっくりしたね。
What do you mean? What was the surprise?
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
A huge kaplow? It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. Hold on, I want to know what she actually said. Can I?
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
Dokan.
ドカーン。
Dokan. It made more of like. That sound like fall out of the sky.
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly, nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち
Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやっているんだここらは今立ち入り禁止だすぐに出て行きなさい
ごめんなさい。
First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question.
警官 A って
I mean, I'm more bothered by the my good man part. Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you?
見ていないいいから早く出て行け
I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makisa Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could,
さっきから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ
the policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radicon." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. Forceful. UPX! We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX, like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chudori had been blockaded by police, so nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. The whole hour since the beginning of Nakabachi's presentation really happened. I checked online for any news. The net is buzzing about the mysterious machine that crashed into Radicon. All the major stations in Tokyo, even To TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt. Chodori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akihabara Strip. Yeah, we'll stick with that. From Akiba Strip, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery? I see. So that's it. From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare. This is an elaborate cover-up by the organization. Their influence has corrupted local law enforcement, which means our entire government may already be under their control. My God. But they underestimate me, for I am not so easily played. One day, I'll explode. Yep, I will expose their deeds and put an end to their reign. Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice-cold drinks are essential. Elixir intellectualis. Wait, intellectualis? What? I don't know that word either. I'm learning a lot of words. Not really learning, but yeah. A drink fit for a genius.
コーラの方がよくね
Speaking of which, I made a quick save, but is it this one? Yeah, quick save, just in case. Cola's better. Wait, no, he already said that.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさ さんが大好きだよね。
I pity the man who knows not the greatness of this beverage. Mwahaha. Stepping to the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the future gadget laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off limits to outsiders. Yes, I know the setup is cheap. I would much rather have an airlock than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poked Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape. It's so dim and hot, almost like a sauna. We got all these computers probably going at the same time in that fucking microwave. In the Japanese heat. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We've currently accepted donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. This lab coat... Oh! Okay. Odd. Can I use that? Oh! Change wallpaper. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! We're gonna do this one. Phone ringtone. What about this one? Shit. That one's... Okay. Gate of Steiner. I'm gonna go with this one. Ah! Mail ringtone. Oh. Okay. Open mailbox. Inbox. Memories of another. Outbox. Memories of self. Ferris. I have Ferris's number. Ferris Neon Neon. This game's versions of Kiari Pamu Pamu, I assume. Alright, that's fucking neat. Shit. Fictional network based on Tokyo. ToTV airs more anime than other commercial television network, making it a favorite among otakus. When a major news story breaks in Tokyo, most stations interrupt regular program to deliver a special bulletin. TV Tokyo is the exception, which has given rise to the joke, if TV Tokyo cuts to a special bulletin, the apocalypse is nigh. Haha, that's good. We need one channel like that. A major office building in Akihabara. Totelli. Oh, it's called Totelli in Japan, okay. Otaku. Term for people with an obsession, interest in a particular topic. Hobbyists. Most often referred to fans of anime, manga, and video games, but there are also train otakus, military otakus, electronic otakus, etc. Ofukai, offline meeting, when members of an internet community meet in real life. Alpaca, a mammal related to the camel, average weight 50 to 55 kilograms, average length around 2 meters. Habitat Peru, Bolivia, Chile. Recently, alpacas can even be found in America and New Zealand. Unlike camels, alpacas do not have humps. Their bodies are covered with fluffy fur. Due to their strange long necks and charming faces, they have some popularity as an ugly cute animal.